Hey, what's up guys? This is Juan here with Team PPG XFOE. Today I'm bringing you a fun deck that I've been playing at locals. You know, with the release of Battle Evolution, there's going to be a lot of decks that we can revisit and just, you know, try to make work basically. And today I'm going to bring you OG Frieza. OG Frieza is a leader we've seen play, you know, even in competitive on the online best of ones, people trying to bring it back. It's not a bad leader in my opinion. It allows you to, on his front side, basically, you know, when you play a Frieza Army, you can pop it, you'll draw a card and untap an energy, which is a lot of value, you know, especially with the cards that we have nowadays. You awaken at 4 life. Once you awaken, he flips, you draw 2 cards. On his awakened side, you're able to basically do the same effect, but instead of untapping 1, you can untap 2 energy. Leader's been around for a while. I think everybody pretty much knows what it does at this point. Also, when you attack, you draw cards, so it's just a lot of value overall. Let's get into the deck. Since we're playing this leader, obviously we'll have to play Frieza Army cards. We're gonna start with the counter. And yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I'm basically playing this because I don't have the championship promo ones, because that's what it would go here. But in the meantime, we'll go with the budget version. This guy, for one, it's a counter. Negate the attack. I'm sorry, not a counter attack. Negate the attack and you just play it. Not only it'll protect you from the attack, but it'll be set up for the field for the next turn. So that way you can just activate Frieza's ability and go ahead and pop it, draw a card, and tap an energy. So you get a lot of value just off of playing this card, basically. And he's a Frieza Army, obviously. Aside from him, we play 4 Sorbet. This guy, basically, we thin a lot throughout the deck. That's basically what we want to do, right? So this guy allows me to just play him at for 1, look up for top 5, and add a Frieza Army to my hand. It's a pretty good turn 1 play where you can just go play this guy, you know, look at top 5, add either the counter attack or some other card, pop it on top of the energy and draw a card. You just get a lot of value from it. So it's a pretty good choice here. Aside from that, you don't really do anything else with him. It's just basically another target. Aside from him, we also play 4 of the Tagoma. Same as Sorbet. The difference is this guy draws a card when he's played. So turn 1, you can just play this guy, draw a card, activate the leader's ability, pop him, untap the energy, draw a card. If you have a Sorbet, you can play the Sorbet or vice versa, or you can leave the energy open just to play the counter attack, or you know, whatever you want to do. So it's just a lot of you have a lot of flexibility as far as what you can do. You can just simply leave the energy open for, you know, for something else. You just have a lot of options, you know, with this package and whatnot. Now we're gonna get into basically the main purpose of the deck, or the main core. We're gonna play the swap package. Obviously, if we're playing the swap package, we're gonna play this card, Successor of Hope. From back in the day, pretty good card. You know, it allows us to search basically any guy that has a swap, which is pretty much everything that you want from the deck, because that's basically how you're gonna be playing. You're gonna be just swapping and doing certain things, and this will allow you to search any pieces that you might be missing that you haven't, you know, gotten yet from your leader, from drawing from your leader or whatnot. For the actual swap package, we're only gonna play 3 of the Son Gohan, Grandpa Son Gohan. Since Bardock is not a thing right now, we just play this guy at 3. I don't think you need any more, because obviously you can, you know, you can search it. You can. There's so many ways you can get in your hand, because you decked in so much. You know, you have other ways to get into your hand. So I think 3 is enough for now. I might be bumping it up to 4. I don't know. I'm just messing around with it for now. But again, with this guy, you can swap into a 2-drop Goku lineage, which obviously we'll get into it right now. And pretty much the best target for that, obviously, will be the boy from back in the day, Son Goten. This guy is just amazing. If he is allowed to swing, you know, you'll be able to look at top 3 cards from the top of your deck and pretty much add whatever you want to your hand. The rest obviously goes to the bottom, but since you deck thin so much and you cycle through the deck, this card is just amazing. It allows you to add whatever piece, whatever you need at the moment, depending on game state, game board. It just allows you to, you know, have whatever response you need, basically, as long as you see it, obviously. So this guy is just amazing. Aside from him, we obviously play the new guy, the SS3 Son Goku. This card basically being, you know, the new flute in a way, you may say. If you have the Goten, obviously you can swing it with the Goten, look at the top 3, add whatever you want to your hand, and then you can pay the 1 energy, you know, to bounce the Goten back to your hand, and then just play this guy. It's also a self-awakener in this case for this leader, because obviously you want it to awaken, depending on the matchup as well, obviously. It has barriers, a 15k, and in a way you use it kind of as your ape, to where you can just, like, if you have 3, you can just sell Seno, or you can use them for sell Seno. You can only play this guy once per turn, but still pretty good, because you can just play this guy, swing, you know, like I said earlier, pay the 1, play this guy, pay 1 energy for, you know, the Grandpa Gohan, and go ahead and do the swap again and swing with the same guy again. If you did do a negate and you have one of these guys on the field the turn before, you can also pop it, untap the energy. If you're awakened on tap 2, play the Grandpa Gohan again, and, you know, keep swapping if you have more of one of these guys in your hand. But this card is amazing also because it allows you to, at 3 energy, you can pay 3 yellow energy, mono yellow energy, and evolve into a bigger guy, basically, which we'll get into in a second. For the big guy, we played 2 of the SS4 Goku swap. This guy's more of a finisher. This guy's just situational. It just depends, you know, the situation in which you're on. If your opponent's life, if you're just gonna go for game, if you're just gonna push, if you're just, you know, trying to kill him that turn or whatever case may be, you can go ahead and play this guy. He basically becomes a triple strike dual attacker, depending on your life. He's a 25k. He doesn't have barrier or deflect or anything like that, but it's basically like a final push type of deal. We also play 2 of the defendable dynasties on Goku. This guy saw a lot of play on Storm back in the day, just because this guy was, you know, it was pretty decent. You could just, for 1, basically swap into this guy, and it's a 15k that goes in. Just to up the aggro, basically, if you want to, you know, if you're going against a guy that, our opponent that just takes their life, and you just want to aggro him down, try to kill him before they can do anything else, or whatever case may be. Just a 2-up for now. Just like I said, I'm messing with the ratios and kind of seeing how we can improve it, but it's been working out so far. For the super combo, we went with the Samasa super combo, just because this deck, you know, obviously you're using a lot of resources, and sometimes you do have to defend, and there are decks that could put a lot of aggression right now. So being able to tap either a leader card or, you know, a battle card is pretty useful right now. So that's the reason why we ended up going with this one. We're already decked in so much that we really wouldn't want like a Krillin super combo or anything like that, because we already go through basically our whole entire deck. You pretty much see it in between leader's ability, you know, the 1-drops, doing a bunch of different stuff. So I think this is the super combo to play here, just so that also we can combine it with the next card, which is Bergamo. This boy has been seeing a lot of play currently with Mecha Frieza, you know, tapping different stuff, or like the Kid Gohan and stuff. It's just a really good card, especially here, like I've stated. You know, sometimes you want to stop that aggro from your opponent, and this combo allows you to just do it, in which you can just super combo, tap something, play this guy, tap either the energy or the battle cards that are going to attack you, or whatever case may be. So it just allows you, you know, many possibilities when it comes to defense. We also played 2 of the actual counter, the cooler. Sometimes you're just going, you may have a bunch of battle cards, you may have a bunch of the SS3 cards in play, and you just want to go for game. But obviously if you're playing against Blue Baby or, you know, any other decks that are negate heavy, this card just allows you to you know, get through that final attack and do that final push if you have the energy open, obviously, and you know, have no problems there. We play the 1-off called Bloodlust. Not much to say there. You're a Frieza leader, you're a Frieza Army leader. This card has to be played, especially if you're playing yellow. It's just so good for a lot of stuff right now. We play 3 Planet Vegeta because we pretty much can search any pieces that we have for the swap mechanic, and this is just going to help you. 3 Vegeta Final Flashes, just to get rid of any type of problems that may be on field, or just to simply defend from attacks. This is just going to help you. 4 Flying Nimbuses just for defense. Not much to explain there. And then finally, obviously, the Celceno, just because this card's amazing, needs no introduction. Shout out to Team PPG, ex-FOE. See you later, guys.